There are many people that are exactly in Cassie's position at the moment.
Right.
There are many people who are thinking about leaving but cannot for so many reasons. And you pointed out, many people asked, why did she stay?
Yeah.
And there are so many reasons why victims end up staying. It's out of fear. It's out of, maybe immigration purposes. It may be the children. It may be finances. It may be, the abuser takes care of all the financial bills. And if they go, they cannot stand on their own 2 feet. And so there's so many reasons why victims end up staying. But that narrative in itself has to change. The question cannot continue to be, why do victims stay? It should be, why do abusers do the things that they do?
Correct.
And how can we hold them accountable?
Correct.
That narrative must continue to shift, because it always comes back to the victim and
Yes.
what she did, right?
Yes.
What did she do to deserve that?
Yes.
Well, I love to go in the comments on social media, because that often gives the temperature of what people are feeling and what the temperature is around any social issue, right?
Yes.
And to your point, the video coming out and there was no more, you're thinking that there's no more denial. There was a ton of folks saying, well, okay, she endured this, but she was with him even after it happened.
Right.
And so still victim blaming the person that endured this abuse, right? There were people saying, well, I heard that she even went, even after this happened, she left and escaped, and she came back to the hotel because she was in fear that Diddy would be upset that she had left and find her, and it would be even worse for her if she stayed gone.
Right.
These are the layers to what leaving can look like. Leaving is, as you mentioned, not black and white. And there's so many layers to what leaving is. And understanding that the parameters of that can end up tragic for some folks.
Right.
How can you help? How can you be a support to someone who, right in your neighborhood, right at your job, right in your midst, your friend, your family member, may be experiencing this, and you can be that support? It's listening. One, believe survivors at the core. If someone decides to disclose to you, please know how hard that even getting to that point is.
Lovern, since you mentioned that, if you could, and I just want to correct the name, it's the Love Life Now Foundation.
Yes.
And if you could please give out your information if there's anyone listening that needs resources and direction.
Absolutely. So a lot of what we focus on is prevention, and prevention comes with awareness. So we do a lot of workshops in the community to be able to get people in the know, right? Because it's you're seeing video evidence, but how can you be in the know before things like this happen, and about the ways that you can support survivors?
Yes.
So our organization focuses on awareness, but we also have a direct fund that helps victims that are thinking about leaving or actively fleeing abuse with up to $500 for a domestic violence related expense.
Okay.
A lot of the times people are getting to the point of leaving, but then they don't have anywhere to stay.
Right.
So we can offer up to 3 nights for a hotel.
Right.
We can offer food. We can offer all the clothes that you had to leave behind to get you started again. We can offer a flight out of the state. We can offer transportation. Whatever it is that is keeping you from getting to the next leg of safety, we try to help bridge that gap. It's a Band-Aid situation, so we always want to point folks in the right direction for help.
Correct.
We do not have a shelter, but there are many agencies, again, as I mentioned, throughout the state that people do not know about. People can text or call us to find out about where help is.
Okay,
and they
what's
can reach
that
us
number?
via our 888 line. Yes, 888-556-9876.
Okay.
888-556-9876.
Excellent.
And again, people can call or text us.
Okay.
Sometimes for people are there with their abusers and they can't pick up the phone to talk.
Right.
So texting is the next best way.
Right.